Hi everybody, welcome to Module 3. This is the third week. We're just moving right along. It's pretty cool. I just want to say a couple things just in general, how I just am so impressed with the engagement and focus that so many of you have shown in your forum posts. You know, as I've said, I think in previous videos, for the participation, you really need, for each discussion question, a high quality, initial post, and at a very minimum, 2 high quality posts each. So that the total posts, if they're high quality, is 6. Obviously, I love when there's more, but watch out though, because if you do your DQ post that's high quality, but then just a couple of I agree with that posts, then I can't score as high as I would like to. So I want to see everybody get 20s. I have seen people go down a grade because of their their participation just wasn't that robust. So which just kills me, because all you have to do is go in there and read a little bit and, do a little more research. And post. So anyways, I know how it is though. I'm in I think in a doctoral course, and right now the course is online. And yeah, I mean, it takes effort to do a high quality forum post, but you learn so much more when you go out and you do some research and you come back in and share some of your new ideas and found understandings. I know I did. At the beginning of this course I was taking, it just felt like a bunch of gobbledygook. I don't, talked about policy. I'm in a class that deals with policy, and that's just not in my language. And so, but, I'm getting there, and it's because of the dreaded forum posts. And so in the beginning of the class, it was really hard for me, but because I had to decipher kind of what they were saying. And I'm pretty intelligent. I mean, I'm smart as anybody, but that was hard for me. I hadn't had to think that critically about my reading. So, but I'm getting the hang of it. So that I know that you can too. And so, 6 high quality substantive posts, and then that, get that 20 points. So it's good. So thank you, though. Your conversation is really, really great. And I guess I just want to just say a little bit about my my approach to the DQs. I mean, some DQs over the weeks you're going to see me like totally dive in. Some of them I stay back because I really want to hear how you guys flesh out your thinking around a topic. So I try to make sure that I, post an answer to everybody, eventually. And so just know that I'm in there, though. I check just about every day. So anyway, so great job. Let's talk about last week just real quick, the missions and the visions. Great job on that. I think that for the most part, I mean, especially if you're watching this video, you've been watching the videos probably, so you had an understanding of what the assignment was. So, I hope that even though might have been, it's out of the norm, I hope that it wasn't too confusing or stressful for you. The last thing I want is to put you guys through stress. Trust me, that's not what I want. So I really appreciate, there were several people who posted questions in the individual forum and in the questions for the instructor. So I was able to, I think, address most of the questions, but just don't stress. Everything is we can work everything out. So because sometimes I'm going to throw something at you, like the first DQ for this week. I want you to make a Voki, and I want you to make a Voki for a reason. And if you read the post that I wrote in that DQ, you'll see what the reason is. And so, but that's kind of throwing you a loop, it's throwing you into, doing something that's not typical. So this class won't be typical. So I hope that's okay with you, because to be honest, the feedback that I've gotten from you know, many people is that who have taken my courses, that they ultimately in the end they walk away with some skill and understanding, but also some skill. So very, very good. Okay, I'm going to pause it for a second. Okay, so thanks. I just had to turn on my fan. It's a little warm in here. Let's talk about this coming week then. So far on your educational technology plan, based on last week, you've written your mission and your vision, and so your drafts. And so I'll go in there very soon, and I will do some, I'll look and I'll give you some feedback about your missions and your visions. Many of you understood, and you saw, I saw in the on the Google Doc, the spreadsheet, that you were coaching each other around that this is a technology plan. And so really I'm looking for technology, 21st century words, all that. So thank you for those of you who did do some of that coaching. That's great. But I'll give you feedback. I mean, the beauty of this class is everything that you create, it's a draft. It's a draft until we have some dialogue. And unless, I will typically, even if I have some feedback for you to do some changing, I will typically score it at, at the most points, unless you're missing references and in-text citations. So that's when I do go ahead and score lower. The mission and the vision, you did not need to do that. So, but starting now for the communications plan and on down, we will be needing to do citations and scholarly research, not a website. I don't want you to go research a website and post it. I want you to get into that library and look for peer-reviewed journals. It's amazing what you'll find and what research people have done. And so I think that this go around, it's going to be really, really important that you do that. Don't post a website from a product, unless it's a researched thing, okay? Because those are all selling you something. And so that's not scholarly research, it's someone's opinion. And so we really need to learn how to really focus what you're researching on and make sure that it's a credible source, okay? So I'm just trying to, help you with that research thing. So we've done the mission and the vision. So this is the next piece that we're doing, is the communications plan. And so if you look in here, this is our week 3 communications plan syllabus. And go ahead and watch this this little media thing. That's my voice you hear, because at the last go around I was part of the team that revamped the course. So click topic 3 and you'll hear all about what we're doing in this module.
Hello. How do you communicate in the 21st century? What does communication even look like in this new world of the internet, texting, and global environment?
Okay, so go ahead and click on this, the electronic resource, and listen, because it does really give you, I listened to it again tonight, it gives you a really good overview. All right, so we have the 2 discussion questions this time. So here's the first one. What is the term meant by global community? And I've already got people in there doing Vokies, and so if you don't know what I'm talking about a Vokie, go ahead and you'll go here, go to forum, and main forum, and this one. So read this before you do the DQ. And so I'm not changing the question. The question's the same about global community. It's really important that you really gain a good sense about what global community is. If you click here first, I have some links for you, what a Vokie is, and all sorts of, my purpose for asking you to do a Vokie, I wanted you to kind of experience. I do this with my face-to-face EDU 225 kids. And so here's some samples of how, like, there's 5th grade Vokies and 2nd grade Vokies. I know upper grades have done Vokies, they just haven't posted them to their website. And so this is my resource page on my my website that I have in my school district that I teach. And so this is a great resource. All the links may not work, but just you'll get the overview. So I have to go back in and check my links, but I haven't had a chance. Been a little busy. So just read this, and it's just I just want you to do your Voki for your definition of global community. This right here, watch this little video I created on how to make a Voki. So this is like a little tutorial. It's 5 minutes, and it just takes you from Voki.com and how to go ahead about it. So you'll get it. It's very fun. All right. Second DQ is, it's also, it's an interesting one. I mean, it's about how you feel technology helps or hinders parents in becoming involved. I don't necessarily love this question because, it's a given that parents are involved, and it's also a given that we've all got technology. So, I mean, in one form or another, of course. So, but consider it, and I want you to consider how technology really can enhance that dynamic between you and the parent, between the student and the parent. So I'd love to see some of the conversation around that. Okay, assignment. So your assignment for this week is the classroom technology. Not the classroom. It's the classroom communications plan. So this is the benchmark. So hopefully you've got this plastered on your, on your bar, on your, maybe you've got it printed in front of you. This is the benchmark rubric. So this gives you what you need to know. So we're in section 2. Let me make this bigger. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let me get this down. How can technology be used to communicate in a classroom setting? Consider communication and collaboration with students. This is the key. Students, parents, community, and the global community. After you figure out that definition, you'll understand more what that means. So I need an essay, 500 to 750 words, about your communications plan in your first year of teaching and how you are going to go about communicating to all of those groups. Really important. So these are some things to consider. And if you don't know what they are, do some research on them. But these are some great ways to start. But I would, Google educational technology in the classroom, or Tony, post a couple of links to some real high quality educators who are using educational technology for communications. And I'll see if I can find a couple links to share in my, when I post the video. The second question is, how will you address internet safety? We have a whole module about internet safety and ethics, but in general, what are some things? Do some research on it. What are people doing about internet safety? Support your choices, through reading 3 to 5 peer-reviewed articles. And if you don't know what that is, if you need me to do a little tutorial about how to find those kinds of articles, just post a response in here and I can do a short little tutorial about it, okay? Anyways, you're gonna, by the end of Module 3, by Sunday, you're gonna go and post your paper, and then I'll give you and it's a draft, and I'll give you feedback, okay? And then it'll end up on your classroom technology plan, right here, okay? So I hope that's clear as mud. I'm here for you. I love our class. We're doing great. Really pleased with all the participation and everything you're doing. I appreciate all your hard work. I know it's not easy. I know you are all working and you're going to school and you've got families and everything. So trust me when I say I'm here for you, and I totally get it. Okay? I'm in your shoes, so I can relate a lot more than maybe you think I can. So I'm here for you, and I will see you in the forums. Okay? Let me know if there's anything I can do. I think I got everything I wanted to say. All right.